Hey guys, Montel here, and thanks so much for tuning into this short edition of Let's Be Blunt with Montel. And our guest today is the Chief Medical Officer of Bridgepoint Hospital in Washington, D.C., and a board-certified internal medicine physician. She serves as a critical care physician in an ICU 1 mile from the nation's capital and on the front lines of COVID-19. She's also been a big proponent of cannabis and is the author of the CBD Skincare Solution, the Power of Cannabidiol for Healthy Skin. Please, guys, welcome Dr. Manisha Singal to the show. And thanks so much, Doc, for being here.
Thank you, Montel. I'm so excited being here with you. So thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Well, as an ICU, very seldom do you hear of an ICU, doctor who believes in cannabis. What brought you to research cannabis? What brought you to cannabis?
Well, it really started at home for me. I had a skin reaction to hair dye about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a doozy. It took me 6 months to get over, and the very thing that I have avoided all my life is being on a cocktail of drugs. Because as we know, the cure oftentimes is worse than the disease. So I started researching for some non-toxic ways to treat my skin reaction and the pain that I was suffering from. So around that time, I came across some coursework at George Washington University on cannabinoids, CBD, THC. And what I learned that in science, we know that these cannabinoids have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. So for me, I was like, well, my skin reaction is inflammation gone amok. CBD has these purported great anti-inflammatory properties. So I thought, well, let me experiment. So I experimented with CBD, got the relief that I was searching for, and then started my deep dive in my self-education on cannabis and medicinal cannabis.
Wow, it's a perfect story of Dr. Hill and myself, and share everything you learn with everyone else. I can't thank you enough for having been here. And guys, if you want to hear the entire interview with Dr. Singal, please tune in to Let's Be Blunt with Montel. Amazing conversation that we were able to have today, and you want to hear all of it. Make sure you tune into the next Let's Be Blunt with Montel.